Welcome to another episode of What's the Skewp podcast. I'm your host, Skewp's Gotcha, aka Dre. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that motherfucking bell. And yeah, man, this podcast is on some of your favorite streaming apps. I say it every time. If you listen to music on it, 9 times out of 10, What's the Skewp podcast is on it, or in the podcast section. The link to all of mine will be in the description box below. My podcast is on the likes of some of them, like Amazon, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Apple Music, etc. YouTube, obviously. And yeah, man. But what are we on? Today is okay. Yeah, so this is episode 2-3. Jordan. I might have to find me a Jordan photo or something like that for this podcast, for this episode. We're gonna be talking about week 9 picks. Last week I went for week 8. I went 12-3. So yeah, we're gonna see what week 9 gonna be about. Thursday, everybody had the Eagles. I had the Eagles as well. But at some point I was like, Texans made it a game, so I think the Texans are going on the right path. They got a good ass running back in Pierce. That boy is a beast. That's all I can say. I was watching that game and I'm like, damn, that boy running hard. Pause. And he had one run. It reminded me of the Marshawn Lynch run in the playoffs when Marshawn, when the Seahawks were playing against the New Orleans Saints. That was the year the Seahawks was like 7-9 or something like that. I think they were 7-9, and they hosted a game because they won the division. That's when the NFC West was trash. And the Saints, I think the Saints were like 11-5 or some shit like that, or something, and they had to go on the road to play the Seahawks. And I think the Seahawks might have won that game, if I'm not mistaken. They might have. I don't remember. But yeah. But yeah, man. Eagles obviously ended up winning that game on Thursday. They won that game. What was the final score for that game? 29-17. It was closer than what a lot of people thought it would be. Some people thought it would be a freaking humongous blowout, but that didn't happen. But yeah, we're gonna go into these picks. We're probably gonna talk about some college football because it was some college football upsets today too. But we're gonna go with these picks. Like I said, last week I was 12-3. Hopefully I have some good luck this week too, because your boy got some bets going on. Life-changing bets, by the way. So shout out to FanDuel, by the way. But yeah, Chargers at Falcons. That's the first one that we're gonna go with. Chargers are favored by 3 points. It's a noon game. Marcus Mariota is not. He's manageable. So they're 4-4. Who did they play last week? Who did the Falcons play last week? Wasn't a bingo. Who the hell was it? Who the hell did the freaking Falcons play? Panthers. That was the Panthers game with DJ Moore. The end zone game where the Falcons basically lost, but DJ Moore had a bonehead. He made a bonehead mistake and took his helmet off in the end zone. But yeah, so why the fuck is this not doing it? Good grief! What are we doing, dude? Why the fuck is this shit acting? This shit acting stupid as hell, yo. Where the hell is my damn notepad? Damn. There we go. Like, damn, why the fuck is this shit acting stupid? Stupid as hell. Stupid ass. But anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by these fucking. I don't know. Maybe because it's late or what the fuck, but we're not functioning properly right now. Just bear with me. Shout out to the Houston Astros. The Houston Astros won the World Series. When the playoffs started, people asked in my group on Facebook. My group, by the way, is the Sports Kickback. The link to that will be in the description box below as well. If you want to talk to me live, post comments, make posts, whatever the case may be. I occasionally probably go live in that too. I'm probably going to start going live for certain games or whatever. Probably not going to go live for every Chiefs game, but I think I'm going to start going live for the Chiefs games. And yeah. Bro, what the fuck is going on here, dude? Why the fuck are we acting stupid? Exit full screen. I'm so confused as to like what the fuck we got going on here. Damn. Shit. Alright. But anyway, Chargers, Falcons. The Chargers 4-3, Falcons are 4-4. Chargers are 3-point favorites. I don't know the status of Mike Williams. I know Keenan Allen is still having a hamstring issue. They lost J.C. Jackson. Joey Bosa's hurt. I think he's done for the year, or he's just on IR or some shit like that. But I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this one. I'm gonna go Chargers. Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers on this one. Next up, we got Dolphins versus Bears. Chicago just got Chase Claypool from the Pittsburgh Steelers. They very well needed that wide receiver. They needed that type of wide receiver to hopefully close out the season. The Bears are 3-5. Dolphins are 5-3. I'm going with the Dolphins on this one, but I may go on record. And this one, I was going back and forth on this one. It's not as easy as what people are. Everybody 9 out of 10, whoever does picks is probably going, unless you're a Chicago Bears fan, 9 out of 10, everybody going to pick the Dolphins. But the Bears, I don't know. They could make this one a very interesting game. They could jump out and be leading the Dolphins by halftime type stuff. But I'm still going to go with the Dolphins. But I wouldn't be surprised if Chicago Bears won this one. Panthers versus Bengals. Bengals are missing Jamar Chase. They looked a little out of sync without Jamar Chase. Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Joe Mixon, and Joe Burrow. They looked a little out of sync. But the Panthers are sitting at 2-6. The Bengals are favored by a touchdown. But the Bengals offensive line is terrible. And Burns and them boys may possibly get a sack. It might cause some issues for Joe Burrow. So I'm gonna go with the Bengals on this one. I think the Bengals possibly make this one ugly, but I think that the Panthers are gonna cause some problems. But I just don't think that the Panthers have enough offense to keep up with the Bengals. I think that Joe Burrow might have a terrible game, but as far as like interceptions and forced fumbles and stuff like that, but I think that the Bengals will probably, it needs to be like a 5 turnover type game for Joe Burrow, and the Bengals can possibly still win by like 2 or 3 touchdowns, just because the simple fact is that the Panthers, just to me, I feel like they don't have the offense. So I'm gonna go Bengals on this one. Yeah. Next up, we got the Packers versus the Lions. I'm gonna go Packers on this one. The Lions got one of the worst defenses in football, but also the Lions also have one of the best offenses in football as far as yardage goes and points. So the Packers have one of the worst secondaries in football. So with that being said, this game could be closer than what people think it will be. I honestly feel like the Packers dropped the ball by not going out and getting a wide receiver. I feel like they should have got a wide receiver via the trade deadline or something. Hell, honestly, if I'm Green, yeah, but I don't know, man. It's real. It's terrible right now. Like, AB, can you play? Antonio Brown, can you play? Shit, nigga. Like, are you healthy, nigga? Like, it's to that point. That's how desperate the Green Bay Packers are right now. Antonio Brown, are you healthy? Can you play? Shit, nigga. Like, it's one of them. So, this could be a high scoring game. But it could be close. But I honestly feel like the Packers end up pulling this one off. So I'm going to go Packers on this one. Next up, we got the Indianapolis Colts versus the New England Patriots. The Colts, obviously, they benched Matt Ryan. So I think they went with the rookie from Texas. I forget his damn name. I keep forgetting his damn name. Colts rookie QB. No, I don't think he might not be a fucking rookie. It's Ellinger. I think it is Ellinger. Post depth chart. Yeah. So it's Sam Ellinger, and then damn, Nick Foles played for the damn Indianapolis Colts. I did not know Nick Foles was still been playing in the fucking NFL. I didn't know. Damn, my damn light just fell. Well, at least it didn't fall, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna go the New England Patriots on this one. Mac Jones and them boys. Yeah, I'm gonna go with them. I think that they can make this one kind of ugly. Honestly, I think the Patriots are 4-4, with the opportunity to go 5-4, go above 500. So yeah. Next up, we got the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. I know last time it was the Jets versus the Green Bay Packers, and I went out on a limb and I picked the New York Jets to beat the Green Bay Packers. This one, the Jets are at home and they're playing against the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills are 6-1, 3-1 away. This is a division rivalry, and I'm probably gonna go with the Jets again. I'm gonna go with the Jets this week against the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo is favored by 11 points. But I think that the Jets win this one. I think the Jets pull this one off, honestly. I think. I don't know, man. I don't know if Zach Wilson and them can keep up with the damn Buffalo Bills. You know what? fuck it. We're just gonna go with the Jets. Fuck it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ride with the Jets, nigga, and we're gonna see what the fuck happens after that. Next up, we got the Minnesota Vikings versus the Washington Commanders. This one could be a trap game for the Minnesota Vikings in Washington. Minnesota 6-1, 2-1 away. Commanders are 4-4. Taylor Heineke. I'm going Minnesota. It's gonna be 58 degrees in Washington for this game. So I mean, it's no biggie. I mean, as far as cold weather goes, but Vikings are a dome team. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the Vikings on this one. But this one could be a trap game for the Vikings. They can go in there and be like, yeah, we're playing the Commanders, and yeah. So I'm gonna go Vikings. The Vikings are favored by 3. But yeah, I'm gonna go Vikings on this one. They improved to 7-1. Kirk Cousins going against his old squad. Yeah. Next up, we got the Raiders versus the Jaguars. Raiders are 2-5. Jaguars are 2-6. Jaguars are 1-3 at home. Raiders are winless on the road. I picked the Jaguars. Yeah, I'm going Jacksonville on this one. Raiders just, I don't know, man. It's just, will Josh McDaniels make it through the season? That's the fucking question. Like, will Josh McDaniels, he might not even have to be fired. Josh McDaniels might just step down, because it's a disaster in Vegas. Yeah, I think that the Raiders kept a hold of Derek Carr a little too long. I think they've had him a little too long. I feel like the Raiders should have got rid of him a long time ago. But yeah, I feel like the Raiders are gonna lose this one, and the Raiders fall to 2-6, and the Jaguars go to 3-6. Yeah. Next up, we got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Arizona Cardinals. This is a division rivalry game. Cardinals are at home. Cardinals are 3-5. They got D-Hop back last week. I think that they'll end up pulling this one off and beating the Seahawks on the road. I mean, yeah, beating the Seahawks at home. Yeah, and I think the Cardinals will go to 4-5, and the Seahawks will go to 5-4. So yeah, we're gonna go. What the fuck is that? But yeah, so I'm gonna go Cardinals on this one. I think DeAndre Hopkins has. Excuse me. I think DeAndre Hopkins has a monster game. So, yeah. Next up, Rams, Buccaneers. Two teams that have underperformed terribly this year. Yeah, Rams. They're basically they went all in for their Super Bowl, but I think they're probably gonna be regretting it. I think they're gonna be regretting it. I think by next year they're probably gonna be regretting it. So I'm gonna go Buccaneers. Buccaneers have been disappointment too. I feel like this might be the first game Brady has had since the divorce has been finalized. So I'm gonna go Rams on this one. You know what? No, never mind. I'll change my pick on that one. I'll go Buccaneers, because this will be hopefully this is a bounce back game for Tom. I don't think Tom is going to go out like this and go 3-6. So, yeah, I'm going to go Bucks on this one. I could be wrong, though. And then next up, the Sunday night game, Chiefs versus Titans. Everybody know who the hell I'm going with. I'm not going against my Chiefs. So I'm gonna go with Chiefs. Yeah, Chiefs are favored by 12.5. Yeah, all I'm gonna see. Yeah, after I seen last week of what the hell Malik Willis did with the Titans in the Titans game, and who the fuck did they play last week? They played somebody last week, and they basically ran the ball. They ran the ball 32 times with Derrick Henry, and they still won. But Malik Willis, that's not gonna that's not gonna be the case. He's not gonna be able to do that against Kansas City. He's gonna have to throw the ball at some point, and I think that if he starts Sunday night against the Chiefs, I honestly think. Matter of fact, I put it on one of my fellow Chiefs fans' Twitters, Kylie Manning. She's a host on what is it, the Kingdom Cast. I watched them. So shout out to them. But I put on her Twitter that I feel like the Chiefs, if Malik Willis starts, Pat Mahomes and the rest of the starters are probably going to be sitting by mid-third quarter. Pat and them could be in ball caps. That's just how I see it. We might be seeing Chad Henne and them boys the rest of the third quarter and leading into the fourth if he starts. Just the simple fact is that our run defense has to show up. If we can bottle up Derrick Henry, which is a tough task, if we can bottle up Derrick Henry and force the Tennessee Titans to throw the ball, then this could possibly get ugly. We get McDuffie back. Hopefully McDuffie can stay healthy. We get him back this week. I'm looking forward to the offensive scheme. I want to know is Pacheco, is he starting as well? I mean, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter who's starting. I mean, at the end of the day, Pacheco probably gonna outtouch Tyreek. I mean, not Tyreek, but Clyde. They're probably gonna outtouch him like 2 carries probably. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go with my Chiefs. I'm gonna go with my Chiefs in a blowout. Honestly, Chiefs in a blowout. National TV. You at home. It'll be 53 degrees by game time. So kickoffs at 7:20. So yeah, I'm gonna go Chiefs. But temperatures can dip, and it's when you start getting cold, it's you kind of don't want to tackle anymore. So this is around the time where Derrick Henry starts to go off because nobody wants to tackle him because it's cold and ain't nobody got time for that. So Derrick Henry could possibly will them in this game, but I just think that we got a lot of offensive firepower, and Derrick Henry is not going to be able to keep up with the Chiefs by himself. So with that, yeah, like I said, I'm going my Chiefs on that one. And then Monday night game, Ravens versus the Saints. I'm gonna go with the Saints on that one. Saints are at home. Ravens are favored by 2 points. But Andy Dalton versus Lamar Jackson. It's at home. Yeah, I'm gonna go Saints. I want to pick the Ravens, but I'm gonna go Saints just for the hell of it. Fuck it. So yeah, we go Saints on this one. We're gonna see how these picks go. Last week I was 12-3. Let's see if I can go. Let's see if I can go 13-0. Let's see if I can go 13-0 this week. We'll see. Next up, what else we got? That's my picks for the week. Eagles, Chargers, Dolphins, Bengals, Patriots, Packers, Jets, Vikings, Jaguars, Cardinals, Bucks, Chiefs. I will post this on my my social media handles. So I'll be posting it probably in my Facebook group and stuff like that. But in the meantime, yes, we're going to talk about, there was some freaking upsets today in college football. Yeah. And it's crazy because I made some bets on these, and I was thinking while I was making these bets, I was like, this could be some upsets, some sleepers. Georgia beat Tennessee. I knew Georgia would beat Tennessee just because the fact is Georgia's defense is legit as hell. So, and I think Georgia could honestly be back-to-back champions, like dead ass. Just their defense alone is just tremendous. So, yeah, Georgia could be back-to-back champions. Georgia beat Tennessee 27-13. I obviously had Georgia winning that one. Ohio State beat Northwestern. The one that I picked Clemson. I picked Clemson to win that game, but something was telling me like pick Notre Dame because Notre Dame is at home. And what happened? Notre Dame beat Clemson by 21. So, yeah, Notre Dame beat Clemson 35-14. Clemson 9 times 10 is probably playoff. They're who knows? Clemson, their playoff hopes could possibly be done, honestly. Michigan smoked Rutgers. Obviously, everybody had that one. Alabama lost to LSU. I figured this is no surprise here. Not to me anyway, because I figured Alabama was going to lose. But I ended up picking Alabama to win, though. But it's just something about Alabama and them on the road. So, yeah, and Brian Kelly has got the LSU Tigers possibly they could possibly be in the SEC championship. So I don't know. We got a few more games to go. So TCU beat Texas Tech. TCU 9 times 10 probably gonna be the Big 12 champions. Depends. It depends. Hold on. Let me see. Because will they play Kansas in the Big 12 championship? Let me see. Let me fucking see. Do they play Kansas? Nope, they'll play Texas. Because what are we in the conference? They're 3-3. Texas is 4-2. I mean, they could possibly play Kansas, but I mean, I doubt it. But Kansas just have to freaking win out. Because who does my Jayhawks got next? They got Texas Tech, Texas, and K-State. Can they go 9-3? It's doable. It's possible. But, yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. Because I think Texas Tech, they lost today to TCU. Oregon smoked Colorado 49-10. USC, that was the odds on that game was crazy, and they barely won. They won by 6. UCLA, Chip Kelly and them boys, they got them at 12. K-State lost today. So K-State will probably drop down and Texas will move up. Texas is going to be a tough outing. So it could possibly be Texas and TCU in the Big 12 championship. But who knows? Watch out for my Jayhawks. We'll see in the Big 12 championship. Who the fuck knows? But speaking of my Jayhawks beat Oklahoma State. And my Jayhawks are bowl eligible. They're bowl eligible now, and my Jayhawks have been bowl eligible for the first time, I think, since 2008. And that was the last. I think that might have been the last bowl game. It was the last bowl game against not West Virginia, but Virginia Tech in the Orange Bowl, and that's with Todd Reeson, Aqib Talib, Chris Harris Jr., stuff like that. So, yeah. So, yeah. Utah beat Arizona. Penn State beat Indiana. Michigan State beat Illinois. So, yeah. North Carolina beat Virginia. Tulane, Pittsburgh beat Syracuse. A lot of people had Pittsburgh winning the ACC this year, and it's definitely not happening. So, I mean, it's possible, but yeah. And then UC Central Florida, it seems like they're back. They're back in the top 25. So, but yeah, I just wanted to get those to talk about that. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see the college football rankings next week. Well, come Monday or Sunday or whenever. Yeah, when they do these rankings. But yeah, man, I won't keep you guys long. I've been talking to you guys for 30 minutes. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. I do. I really do. Like I said, like and subscribe, share it. All of that is free, man. So why not? Who doesn't like free? Who doesn't like free? It costs nothing to share this. It costs nothing to watch this. It costs nothing to like it, hit the notification bell. It costs nothing. I appreciate the people that do like it and share it. I'm getting a lot of views on TikTok and my YouTube shorts. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep figuring it out, thinking of ways to do this. And yeah, man. Keep growing with me. Keep going with me. And yeah, it's your boy Skewp. Gotcha. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that motherfucking bell. And I'm gone.